the very, very big things, and I kind of left this last because we're kind of winding down to the end of the show, but the big, most influential anything that was on anybody's show, anybody's magazine, anybody's radio show, anybody of anything in the year 2008, and it will always be the year 2008.
Oh yes,
was the elections this year. That was huge. Oh my gosh. I know it was so strange because a lot of our listeners are, you know, younger people our age and stuff, and I was so proud. We got so many comments, so many calls about we did a whole big thing of, you know, Barack versus McCain before the elections, and we did a whole thing and we covered Obama after the elections, and both times we got an enormous response. I really want to say, you know, big ups to you guys. Thanks so much for contributing, because, you know, we had some really, really heartfelt comments, and people, it was so overwhelming. It was borderline just overwhelming, and this is usually what you hear from any type of news, anything, when you hear that name, Barack Obama. Like, everybody just, this sense of pride just kind of warms over you, and you just want to smile. You want to be like the best Americans you can be. You want to just go around and sing American songs, and that's definitely what this year's election did for us. And I want to highlight, you know, let me ask you first, what, you know, did this whole election, like, what did it mean for you? What was your feeling while you was watching it that night? When his name got called, you know, he was the winner.
I cried.
Coming up. No, I didn't. I was so strange. I didn't cry.
But I didn't expect to cry. Like, I never thought that it would.
To cry. I expected to, like,
it caught me off guard. I was bawling because
really?
I don't know. It was just a ridiculous amount of emotion that came over me, and I knew where it came from, but I didn't really know where it came from.
It's so, like, politics.
I know.
Who cries over politics? Like, are you kidding me? Who cries over politics?
I don't think there's a person in this world who didn't realize the extent of an effect that this is having on the world. Like, period. Like, it's just, I don't even know how to express it anymore.
It was like, when it was the big thing for me that night, that was like the most, that really, really touched me, or two things. The big one was, you know, before, while we were waiting for him to come out and give his speech, and they were showing the clips from people that was sitting there waiting for him in the park, people in Nigeria, people in France, people who had absolutely, my cousins in Toronto, Canada, people were texting up my phone, what? This is not your president, this is my president. I live in the United States, you don't live here, but they're texting me, you better vote for Obama, giving me fun facts, that things I didn't even know about. People who are not U.S. like, it was their election, and they had nothing to do with it, but it was their election.
I don't really think, like, even us Caribbean people, I don't think we ever had such a connection with the U.S. government before. And I mean, we know what a difference it's going to make for us as a people, you know, because we are part of, I'm not going to say the African American population, but we are part of that minority group that has not ever been represented in that way before. And, you know, and just overall, the things that he stands for is something that we can look forward to as being beneficial to us as well. You know, we can just, you feel the passion, you feel
just
the
talking
genuine
about him, like, it's just like, you know, it was weird because I was watching when he spread his grandmother's ashes in Hawaii, and they had pictures of, like, just like his family and his daughters and his wife. They were just frolicking around on beaches and stuff, and like, from at first blush, it's like this regular, you know, African American family just kind of at the beach, but it's like, no, it's Barack's family is at the beach, like. Barack has no shirt on. Like, it's different. You know what I mean?
Different.
It's not just like a regular family just like on the beach, but I don't know. He just has this certain thing about him that it transcends everybody.
It does.
Race, color, everything. Absolutely everything.
Absolutely.
We had a comment coming in from Harold, and Harold said, I'm encouraged by the widespread support of Barack Obama because it represents a positive shift in the mindset of the most influential nation in the world. I also think one of the most unpatriotic things you can do in this country is deliberately standing in the way of the democratic process by attempting to suppress votes. And that was a comment that he had before, while we were talking about the whole, you know, should you go for McCain or you should go for things. But it was like people who usually don't have a thought on politics.
I never did. I'll be honest.
Like, I was so, and up, even now I'm not really into the whole politician thing, but if Barack has something to say, I'm gonna read up on it. I'm gonna Google it all day. Okay, I'm gonna Google it all day. And it really just, in my research trying to find out more about who he is, I found out so much more about how our country actually works. Even people who necessarily didn't vote for him, because he was getting just so much publicity, so much press, you had to do your research.
Right.
You could not tell me you're going to vote and don't do a research. So just because of that, because people who usually don't know nothing about nothing when it comes to actual government work and stuff like that, you were able to find more knowledge in yourself.
Absolutely.
And just that alone,
it just shows you the extent of his effect.
Yes.
I mean, now people have just become overly more knowledgeable and more aware of so many things that they weren't aware of before. And I mean, like you said, just the whole unity thing that happened, because I mean, and it came from him, it came from his aura, it came from the example he was setting from all this time, and people were just able to just drink it, and like it just soaked into your skin. You just can't help but to be happy.
Feels good. And I want to pinpoint another comment here. We had Flavia, and Flavia said Barack Obama possesses all the qualities that Americans want to see in the White House: leadership skills, intelligence, innovative ideas, just to name a few. She goes on to say that for 8 years we've watched passively this country has been led in the wrong direction, crying for someone to stand up and guide us again back onto the right path. This day has arrived, and the choice is crystal clear. And the choice was absolutely crystal clear, because we in a couple of weeks, as a matter of fact, we're gonna, he won't be the president-elect anymore. He's gonna be our president. Yes, that's exactly.
How exciting is that?
Very.
I mean,
very,
it's
very
exciting. It's gonna be a whole other set of emotions, a whole other, another milestone altogether.
What I'm looking forward to is his speech.
Oh, it's gonna be so.
Because he gives the most eloquent speeches that, oh my god, you don't know what Barack Obama's speech does for me, boy. It doesn't. It definitely doesn't. We had one more comment, I think, from Vern. I want you to make sure to highlight that one.
So Vern said, "I believe that Obama will bring the change that the country, and by extension the world, needs. His take on the different failed policies of the past is one filled with promise and hope. I see no reason why he should not achieve the goals he has set for himself and the country. He speaks from a standpoint of reason. You first have to stop, think, then act. When you just act, you end up in situations like we are in today."
I agree.
God bless Barack and his family.
God bless Barack Obama and his family. Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen. Amen. Definitely. How can you? I'm just on a high. Just say Barack Obama and I get goosebumps. Barack Obama. Yes. Just